In this video, I am going to explain how to write the research proposal. Before watching this lecture, please subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon for watching the upcoming video. Preparing the research proposal is an important step because at this stage, entire research project get a concrete shape. Such an insight and inspiration are translated into a step-by-step plan for discovering new knowledge. Proposal is more than research design. Research design is subset of a proposal. Ordinary research design will not talk much about theoretical framework of the study. It will be also silent about the review of related study. A strong rationale for conducting a research is also not part of a research design. At the stage of writing a proposal, the entire research work shaped into concrete form. In the proposal, the researcher demonstrates he is familiar with what he is doing. Purpose of research proposal. Number one, the research proposal is like the blueprint which the architect designed before construction of a house. It conveys the plan of entire research work along with justification of conducting the same. Number two, proposal is to be present in funding agency or a departmental research committee. No, presentation of research proposal is compulsory before the committee. In such a committee, a number of experts participate and suggest important points to help and guide researcher. In fact, this is a very constructive activity. A research proposal is present on three occasions. First, it is a research forum in the university, and for getting the funding and for the many other purposes. Research proposal serves as a plan of action. It conveys researcher other than as to how study will be conducted. There is an indication of time schedule and budget estimate in proposal which guide researcher to complete the task in time with the sanctioned budget. Proposal approved by committee serve as a bond of agreement between researcher and guide. Entire proposal become a mirror for both the executive and the study writer. Thus, a research proposal serves mainly the purpose. First purpose is it communicates researcher plan to all other interested. Number two, it serves as a plan of action. Number three, it is an agreement between researcher and the guide. Number four, its presentation before expert provide further rethinking on the entire work. Components are generally included in the research proposal. It is not necessary to follow this list rigidly. It should be provide useful outline for writing of any research proposal. Normally, a research proposal begins with introduction. This gives clearly the background or history of the problem selected. Some also call this as a theoretical or conceptual framework. This will include various theories, concepts related to problem selected. Theoretical framework should have a logical sequence. For example, suppose researchers want to study the achievement of class 9 students in mathematics in particular area. Then conceptual form may be like this. Objective of teaching mathematics, its purpose of secondary school level, importance of achievement in mathematics, level of achievement as studied by other researchers, factor affecting achievement of mathematics, various commission and committee views on achievement in mathematics. All these points can be put into sequence logically whenever needed. Theoretical support to given. This is an important step in research proposal. Generally, any proposal begins with this type of introduction. Identification of research topic. Researcher will spell out as to how the problem emerged, social and educational context, its importance to the field. Some researchers name this caption as background of study or theoretically conceptual framework of the study. In short, here the entire topic of research is briefly introduced along with related concepts and theories in the field. Next, review of related literature. One present what so far known about the problem under investigation. Generally, theoretical and conceptual framework is already reported in earlier section. In this section, researcher concentrate on study conducting in the area of interest. A researcher will locate various study conducting in the area and interest. How to justify that all such located study are related to your work. For study, the following document you can search in education, PhD thesis available in various library, current index to journal in education, dissertation abstract, international, educational research information center, ARAC by USA offers popular source of information, various national and international journals, internet resources, and so many others. In research proposal, a review of study conducted earlier in reported briefly. There are two of the reported type. One way could be such related study be reported chronological in brief indicated purpose, sample, tool, and major finding. Of course, this will increase the volume of research proposal. Second, study with a similar trend by put together and its important trend by highlighted. This is a bit difficult but innovative. Normally in a review, the surname of the author and year in bracket is mentioned. There is also trend to report study conducting in other countries separately. It is a left guide a researcher whether such separate caption is necessary or not. At the end of review in research proposal, there should be conclusion. Here the researcher shares the insight he has gained from the review. Also on the basis of review, he will justify the need of conducting present study. The researcher should include with the following point. What has been done so far in this area? Where? Area-wise? When? Year-wise? How? Methodological-wise? What need to be done? Thus, the researcher will identify the research gap. Rationale and need of study. Rationale should answer the question why this study is conducted. If why is answered properly, then rationale is strong one. For strong rationale, the earlier section of review will be of much help. Identifying research gap will convey as to why this study is conducting. For example, suppose the investigator want to study the problem like development and try out of computer aided instruction in teaching of science for class 8 in Quetta city. Here, the researcher should try to answer why computer aided instruction only, why it is in the science teaching only, why it is for class 8 only, why it is in the Quetta city. If these questions are answered adequately, then rationalize becomes strong. Here has to identify gap in the area of science teaching, especially with the reference to computer aided instruction. Apart from this, the need for conducting the present study by justifying. There are also definition of terms that we use in our research study. Every research study involves certain key or technical terms which have some special connotation in the context of study. Hence, it is always desirable to define such a keyword. There are two definitions, theoretical and operational. A theoretical definition includes a term of perhaps gives some more insight into the phenomena described by the term. Thus, the definition based on theory, while the operational definition was one which ascribes meaning to the concept by specifying the operation that must be performed in order to measure the concept. For example, The word achievement has many meanings, but operationally it can be defined as the score obtained by students in English test constructed by research in 2021. Here it is clear that achievement in English will be measured by administering to tests constructed by Mr. Wahid so and so in 2021. Apart from operational definition, one can define some terms which have definition meaning with a reference to particular investigation. The term like minimum level of learning, program learning, etc. can be defined in particular context of research. Variable involved in the research need to be identified here. Their operational definition should be given in research proposal, especially in the study where experimental research is conducted. Variable be specified with enough care. Their classification should be done in term and dependent variable, independent variable, intervenient variable, extraneous variable, etc. Controlling of some variable need to be discussed in the proposal. Such questions, objective and hypothesis. While reading the statement of problem, there might be bit confusion. Avoid such confusion. Here is a need to have specification of research problem. This specification can be done by writing a research question, objective, hypothesis. By writing operation definition, thus objective give more clarity to researcher and reactor objective are the foundation of research as they will guide the entire process of research. List of objectives should not be lengthy, not ambiguous. The objective we study clearly indicate what the researcher is trying to investigate. While conducting a research, a researcher would definitely aim at assuring certain questions. The researcher should frame such questions in a precise way. Some researchers simply put the objective in the question form, which is the just duplication of objective will be avoided. Depending on the nature of study, the researcher would formulate hypothesis. The proposition of hypothesis is derived from theoretical construct. Previous researchers on earlier researcher, the researcher can write research or where hypothesis will be more suitable. However, as per evidence from previous research, can one decide the nature of hypothesis. Formulation of hypothesis is an indication that researcher has sufficient knowledge in the area, and it also gives direction for data collection and analysis. A hypothesis has to be number one, testable, number two, have explanatory power, number three, stated expected relation between variable, and number four, consistent with existing body of knowledge. Next is assumption. Best and Cohn in 2004, assumption are statement of what the researcher believed to be fact but not verified. If the researcher is proceeding with a certain assumption, then same need to be reported in the research proposal. The next part is scope, limitation and delimitation. Any research, it is not possible to cover all aspects of the area of interest, variable, population and so on. The study has always certain limitations. Limitations are those conditions beyond the control of the researcher that may not place restriction on conclusion. Sometimes the tool used is not revalidated. This itself becomes limitation of the study. Thus, limitation is a broad term, but delimitation is narrow term. It indicates boundary of study. The study on achievement in English can be delimited to only grant-aided school, which includes school who follow the quota city. So here, beyond this conclusion cannot be extended. This can be made more specific by specifying the population and sample. Method, sample and tool. Method. A researcher should report about method of research as discussed in the previous section. Researcher should mention as to how study will be conducted. Depending on nature of study, qualitative or quantitative, the method of research need to be reported along with justification. How particle method should one study be discussed in brief? If it is a survey, do not write simply survey, but indicate further the type of survey to. If it is experimental design, mention specifically which type of experiment design. Sample. You might have already studied about sampling in detail. This section or research proposal will mention about selection of sample. First, the researcher should mention about would like to be for. One must describe the population along with the total size. This is especially needed in case of randomization and stratification. Researchers should mention about probability and non-probability sample design. Accordingly, selection of sample need to be detailed out along with its justification. Many researchers write about randomization with mentioning size of population. The researcher also write about stratified sample with the detail of various strata along with its size. As from the sample statistic, population parameter is to be estimated. Solution of the sample be done with enough care. In case of qualitative research, investigator may be go for theoretical sampling. It is necessary to be read out have. It need to be description of field in necessary. Next is tool. You have already shared about various tools of data collection. In this section of proposal selection and description of tool is for reported with the proper justification. Step of construction of particle tool need to be reported in brief. If ready-made tools are used, then it is related detail need to be reported. Detail like author of tool, its reliability, validity, and norm along with scoring procedure need to be reported. It has been found that many researchers fail to report the year when tool was constructed. As far as possible, very old tool need to be avoided. In case of ready-made tool, always look for which population it was desirable to valid and reliable. Significance of study. If we have already reported strong rational, then here there is any need to go for significance. In rational part, one must describe to how this study will contribute to the field of education. How the finding result of particular research will influence education process in general need to be reported in rational only. There are various models for writing a research proposal. It is different from university and university, but you will adopt your model. Technique of data analysis. Crucial step in proposal. As to how collected data will be tabulated and organized for the purpose of further analysis to be reported in this section. If it is a quantitative research, parametric and non-parametric statistical technique will be used, need to be reported. Before applying any technique for data analysis, verify the needed assumption about that particular technique. Suppose if one want to go for ANOVA, which means analysis of variance, verify about assumption for normality, nature of data, especially interval or ratio scale, homogeneity of variance, and randomization. If it is a qualitative analysis, detail out about nature of data, its tabulation, organization, and descriptive data are to be analyzed with help of content analysis. How exactly it will be done need to be detailed out. Whichever technique one is used, it needs to be tuned with objective and hypothesis study. Bibliography. During preparation of proposal, researchers consult various sources like book, journal report, PhD thesis, and research paper. All such primary and secondary sources need to be reported in the bibliography according to American Psychological Association APA publication according to the 7th edition, because 7th edition is the latest edition this time. All authors quoted in proposal need to be listed in bibliography. Authors who are not quoted but they are useful for uniformity be observed in reporting. Time frame. The proposal submitted for MPhil or PhD degree generally do not require time frame. Some universities require for 3 years, 4 year, 5 year, please ask from your administration of your department. But there is a fixed limit for these courses. It is always advisable to give detailed schedule if research work, as it helps to keep research alert. Proposal to be submitted to funding agency definitely ask for time frame. Time frame need to be reported, keeping following point in view. Time duration mentioned by funding agency may properly divided like this. Time required for preliminary work like review of literature, time required for preparing tools, time required for data collection or field visit, time required for data analysis, and repeat. Also very important, the proposal submitted in the funding agency need detail regarding financial estimate. It may include expected expenditure, keeping various budget needs. There are few points keep in mind while mention the remuneration for project team like a principal investigator and project team and assistant. Remuneration for secretariat staff like clerk, data entry operator, accountant, helper. Remuneration for appointing project field investigator. Expenditure toward purchase of book, journal, tool. Expenditure toward printing and stationery. Expenditure for data entry, tabulation, analysis of data. Expenditure of field work, table for monitoring purpose. Expenditure for preparing a file, preparing a budget, exam the guideline given by particular funding agency. So it's an important question for this given university, and it also given in APA 7th edition. Thank you very much for listening the information about the writing of the research proposal. I hope that you will understand how to write the perfect research proposal.